I want to share with you some mindful moments from today's show and also some mindful moments and consideration as we go into the end of Q1. Here's what I'm walking away with. The first is your role, and this I want to thank Michael Taylor for really heightening this question. Our role is not to be the best at marketing. Our role today is to be the best at leading effective change. That is a whole other set of skills that we may not have signed up for as marketers. However, some of us are ready to step into that. And if you want to be better in that area, you need to surround yourself with great people who are conspiring for your success and have themselves successfully led important strategic changes in their organizations. The second takeaway I want you to consider is I'd like you to start looking at companies who are reframing what it means to have a marketing influencer strategy. There are a couple of things that happened in the last couple of months, and I think it really has long-term implications for you, whether you are a B2B marketer or a consumer goods marketing professional. If you take a look at two companies, number one, Yeti, they have grown year over year, 28%. How did they grow? One of their strategies is influencer strategies. But what's interesting is they have poo-pooed influencer recommendations from people like Matt Damon and Kim Kardashian. Instead, they are, according to the recent article in the Wall Street Journal, they are doubling down on influencer strategies with professional athletes doing some pretty cutting edge things, whether that's deep sea fishing or snowboarding or other types of extreme weather sports where the Yeti products are being actively used. And clearly the market is rewarding them. Another one to look at is Victoria's Secret. We all kind of remember growing up with the Victoria's Secret angels and these artificially emaciated models who would strut the runways. Now, late last year, Victoria's Secret started to replace those angels models with real women models. I call them real women models. And it's been very refreshing. They just announced a young woman with Down's syndrome from Puerto Rico is their newest model. So I applaud them for taking risk and truly putting their DEI money where their mouth is. I give them kudos. So as you design your influencer strategies, instead of looking for those superstar CEOs to be your endorsement figures, perhaps you have customers who would be better suited in that regard. And the final thing I want you to think about is, where are the lines? Where are the lines between your personal values and politics and your company's purpose? We had Ron Carucci on the show with us 2 weeks ago talking about his great book on telling the truth. And it's called To Be Honest. But I think we are at an inflection point as marketing leaders where we have to really look at where do we draw the line between sharing our own purpose and our own political views and those views of our company. This is playing out right now very loudly in the media. If you read the recent article in The Hill about Levi Strauss's Jen Say, who was a brand president there, she walked away and rejected a $1 million severance package because they wanted her to sign a non-disclosure because she had different opinions on her children going to school than Levi Strauss. So something to think about as you move into bigger roles is, where am I going to share my political views? How will I share my political views? And if you are a CEO, what does freedom of speech mean? And what latitude do we allow our team members to have to express their personal or political points of view? This is going to become a bigger issue, and you have to be ready for it. So those are my thoughts, the mindful moments